Imagine this, you're lounging at home, scrolling through your phone, when suddenly, a job offer catches your eye. This job promises all the perks one can dream of. And the best thing is it's totally remote, like anyone else. Without wasting any time, your first instinct would be to apply for this job right away. Couldn't get luckier, right? But what you don't realize is that you've fallen for a scam. Behind those flashy ads and too good to be true offers often lie scammers waiting to snag your money or worse, your private information. But among the sea of online job postings, how to figure out which job is worth applying for and which one is totally a scam. Stay with us till the end because we are about to expose how work-from-home scams work and how you can avoid them. What is a work-from-home scam? Work-from-home scams are usually found across different online platforms like WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and even Twitter. The fraudsters create fake job listings with the intention of taking advantage of applicants. They post such lucrative job offerings that people who are desperately looking for job opportunities may overlook some of the warning signs. According to an analysis platform, Aura.com, job-related scams led to $367 million in losses in 2022 alone. These job frauds usually start with fake job postings on credible sites, mimicking real companies to seem authentic. The scammers might even use stolen identities or hacked LinkedIn accounts to post these bogus listings and add an extra layer of credibility. The dangerous part is that in a genuine job search scenario, you're more likely to let your guard down and give away personal or financial information that these fraudsters can exploit. Work-from-home scams typically fit into three main types: identity theft, financial scams, and manipulative scams. Identity theft scams trick individuals into submitting personal info on bogus applications. Financial scams involve hidden fees, required equipment purchases, or counterfeit checks. Lastly, manipulative scams recruit unsuspecting individuals to execute illegal or morally dubious tasks, exploiting them for nefarious purposes. 8 types of scams to watch out for. LinkedIn scams. At number 1, you have to be very cautious while applying for a job on LinkedIn. This may surprise you, but even within a platform like LinkedIn, there are still ways to fall victim to an employment hoax. Yup, scammers can utilize even big websites like LinkedIn.com. Fake job advertisements on LinkedIn frequently entice gullible job searchers in with alluring job offers and high pay. After contacting you, they begin asking for private information, like your bank account data or social security number. And LinkedIn isn't the only professional platform where you have to be cautious. Job scams can occur on hiring and job matching platforms like Indeed. Indeed scams. Indeed job scams typically involve fake job postings aimed at extracting personal information from applicants. If a job offer seems too good to be true, it probably is. Victims of Indeed scams might even go through fake interviews, which adds to the deception and may result in downloading malware onto their computers. Moving on, you need to be very attentive to job offers on social media. Social media scams. At number 3, most work-from-home scams are conducted on social media platforms, primarily on Facebook, Reddit, and Instagram. You might feel safe and good in your digital space, but scammers often exploit these platforms by creating fake profiles, groups, or pages that pose as legitimate employers or recruiters. There is always a chance that the client disappears without paying you for your work. Be cautious when exploring job opportunities on social media. Look out for warning signs such as too good to be true, unsolicited messages from unfamiliar recruiters, or requests for personal or financial information. You can also have a look at the profile of the recruiter to figure out whether the opportunity they are offering is legitimate. Speaking of unsolicited contact, email scams are also very popular to fool people out of their money and personal information. Email scams. It's important to check and verify any unexpected job thoroughly offers you receive via email, especially if they promise questionable benefits. These emails often contain dangerous links that may have viruses or be part of a phishing attempt. Avoid giving out personal information. Instead, research the company separately using a different browser tab. Don't download anything or click on links in the email. Instead, visit the company's official website directly to apply if you think the job offer is legitimate. And then there are text message and DM scams. Unexpected job offers that sneak into your DMs or text inbox can be well-crafted scams designed to steal your sensitive data. They might include a link to an application or request more information. However, don't be deceived. Check the company on LinkedIn or browse through a list of employees on their website. Don't hesitate to reach out to the company directly to verify if you've been contacted by a genuine employee. Above all, never disclose personal information through texts or private messages. Next up, watch out for classified ad scams. Ever notice those job ads on Craigslist and similar sites? Some of them are total scams. Scammers love using these platforms because they can post fake job openings without much verification. You might see ads for easy work from home gigs like envelope stuffing, but real companies usually go through proper recruiting agencies or more official channels for hiring. It's smart to be careful and double-check before applying to any job you find on these sites. Then there are pay-for-training scams. This classic scam tricks you into paying for training for a job that doesn't even exist. Scammers promise a guaranteed job after the training, but it's all just a scheme to take your money. Always research the company and its training offers thoroughly. Legitimate companies won't ask you to pay for mandatory training. Trust your instincts and be cautious. And lastly, government job scams. Government job scams lure job seekers with promises of stable employment in supposed government roles, often appearing authoritative. Beware of any job that asks for payment for exams, certifications, or other fees. Genuine government positions do not require upfront payments and should be verified through official government websites. Now that you're familiar with various types of scams and how they operate, it's important to be able to identify potential red flags when evaluating a job opportunity. Here are 10 warning signs to look out for to help you distinguish between a possible scam and a legitimate offer. 10 red flags of an online job scam. Personal information requests. If someone asks for your personal info like your social security number or financial details up front, folks, it's a giant red flag. Legit employers won't ask for financial info when you're just applying. Job offers that request credit card or bank account info right away are likely scams. If you're applying for a job in finance, they might run a credit check later on, but that's usually done by a third-party company, not directly by the employer. Professional communication. A real employer will probably schedule interviews over Zoom. Even if a recruiter contacts you on LinkedIn first, they should switch to formal emails to begin the hiring process officially. If they keep insisting on using messaging apps like WhatsApp or Telegram, it's a sign you should look elsewhere. Company credibility. If the company's online presence is sketchy or non-existent, that's a big reason to be cautious. If you struggle to find info about them online or their website looks unprofessional or incomplete, it's probably not legit. Also, if they don't have a real address or phone number listed on their site, that's a major warning sign too. Email origins. Official emails should always come from verified company domains, not generic accounts. Look for the recipient's name followed by a domain that matches the company's official website. Money requests for training. If they're asking you to pay for training, reputable employers won't do that. They should cover the cost of your development without charging you for it. High pay for entry-level jobs. If a job promises an unusually high salary for minimal qualifications or uses a bait-and-switch tactic, it's likely not legitimate. If an offer sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Always check the average salary for similar positions and be cautious of significantly higher offers unless there's a clear, valid reason for it. Grammatical errors. If a job description is full of typos, incorrect verb tenses, or other glaring grammatical errors, it's a sign to be cautious. Professional listings are usually well-written and carefully reviewed. Vague job descriptions. If a job description is vague or doesn't clearly define responsibilities, it could be a scam. Scammers often use generic job descriptions to target many people, hoping to obtain personal information or money from unsuspecting applicants. No interview. If they offer you a job without an interview, it might sound good to skip ahead, but that's not how it usually goes. Interviews are important because they help both you and the hiring manager see if the job is a good fit for your skills and interests. Getting a job offer without an interview isn't normal, so it's best to be cautious or say no. Immediate job offer. If a job offer comes out of the blue, be cautious. Legitimate jobs usually have multiple candidates, and honest hiring managers want to consider all their options before making a decision. While it might be tempting to accept an instant offer, take the time to do your research. Stick with companies that follow standard hiring practices to avoid potential pitfalls. If you have already caught up in one of these schemes, then you need to act fast. Freeze those credit reports immediately and monitor your accounts closely. Did you ever fall for one of the work-from-home scams? Let us know in the comments to help your fellow viewers. See you next time.